I've been trying to make my hairs, but it's just not working, so we're gonna continue like this. I know that I haven't uploaded anything in about 5 to 6 days, but I'll try to make regular uploads. This video is kind of special to me because I'll be talking about Marcus Aurelius, someone who's very inspirational to me. I will tell you 3 things from Marcus's teachings that you can apply into your life. Now I know you must be thinking, why would I want to do any of that? Because why not, bro? Why wouldn't you want to do that? They're good habits, so you can inherit them. There's nothing wrong in inheriting good habits from other people that are inspirational. So if you're unfamiliar with who Marcus Aurelius was, let me tell you a few things about him so you can get an idea about who he was. Marcus Aurelius was the last good emperor of Rome, reigning from 160 to 180 AD. I can't tell you everything about Marcus Aurelius in this video, but just know that he was one of the few emperors who did not let power corrupt him. I'm not sure if you've heard this saying that says, absolute power corrupts absolutely. It basically means that if anyone is given too much power, they will become corrupt and live a life that's not virtuous. The thirst for power from powerful people only increases over time, it never decreases. But Marcus Aurelius was an exception. He never obsessed about his powers but only his virtues, which is why he was never corrupted. Another reason why Marcus Aurelius is recognized today is because of his Stoic teachings. So now that you know briefly about Marcus Aurelius, here are 3 things that you can learn from his teachings. If it's endurable, endure it, stop complaining. This quote from Marcus Aurelius is actually so arrogant, but it sounds nice if you take it in the right manner. Oftentimes we go through things that are bearable, but we make them unbearable because we think that they are not bearable. If you give this quote some thought, you will understand it right through. I always talk about the abundance mindset where you look at failures as an opportunity to grow. So if you combine this quote from Marcus Aurelius and the abundance mindset, you will understand how easy it is to overcome the issues of life that you might be facing right now or perhaps in the near future. If any man despises me, that is his problem. My only concern is not doing or saying anything that is deserving of contempt. If someone does not like you, that's not your problem. Until or unless you do something that makes them dislike you, that makes sense. You will meet a lot of people who won't like you, but that's not your problem. A lot of times we take this so seriously that we actually end up stressing ourselves out. We continuously think like, why won't this person like me? Like, what is wrong with me? Even though there might not be anything wrong with you, but we somewhat make it like a huge problem for ourselves. So you need to understand if people don't like you, that's not your problem. Focus on the people that like you or make yourself likable if you think you are the problem. Marcus Aurelius had this routine where he will wake up in the morning and he will remind himself that he's about to meet people of the worst kind. He's about to meet liars, cheaters, betrayers. Basically, he's about to meet people of the worst kind and that he must be tolerant with them. He was fully aware of the fact that he might meet people that won't like him, and he was also aware of the fact that he might meet people that he won't like. Regardless of how people treated him, he was always tolerant with them because he knew that he was about to meet people of the worst kind in the first place. So that's the reason why you shouldn't care if people like you or not. You should always be tolerant with them regardless of how they are. And there's just no reason to really care if people like you or not. Like, you should just do your own thing. The third thing that you can learn from Marcus Aurelius is to worry about things that are in your control and not the things that are out of your control. He spoke about it many times in his journals and meditation, the book, to worry about things that are in your control and not the outside events. And it also makes sense if you think about it. Like, if your eyes is kind of big, can you change it? You most likely can't, because that's the thing that you're born with. But if you worry about why your bicep is kind of small, you can most likely change it by working out. So just overall, there's no point in worrying about things that you cannot control. The other day I saw this one quote that said something like, anxiety cannot stop what's about to come. Like, even if you're anxious about something, you cannot stop the outcome of the thing that you're about to do. So why be anxious in the first place? And I know how stupid that sounds. Like, just if you're anxious, just don't be anxious. Like, if you're sad, just don't be sad. Like, it doesn't work that way, I know. But the point is to not worry about things and not get anxious over things that are outside of your control. Maybe just think and focus on things that you can change right now for a better outcome. Just focus on things that you can control, boys. There's no reason to worry about things that you have no control over. I would strongly suggest that you guys look into Marcus Aurelius' Stoic readings, as it will help you learn how to control your emotions or how to basically live a life that's kind of virtuous. If you would like to learn more about emotional intelligence, or if you would like to learn about how you can control your emotions and perhaps worry about things that are in your control, then Stoicism is for you. Like, I was literally just thinking like, man, this video might not be as good like as the others, because I was like, I'm all over the place, the hairs are looking kind of shitty. But then I was like, can I really control it? Of course I can just re-record everything, but time is gone now and I need to get this video up. But what I can do instead is like make the video a lot more better the next time I record it. That is something that's in my control. So instead of worrying about it, I've just like given myself some time to understand and just like do better next time. And that is something that you can do as well for more than half of your problems if you really think about it. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe, like. and go work out right now.